The next thing we're going to do inside Conduit is adding a transformer. So we've got switchboard MS here. It's a 277 480 volt Y switchboard. We need to add a transformer because we need to step some of this voltage down to 120/208. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit up the plus button up at the top here. It's going to bring up my all my equipment that I can put inside a Conduit again. Underneath distribution, you can see that there is a transformer button. I'm going to go and hit that button, transformer. It's going to say, what's the name of the transformer? We're going to say it's TX1. We'll say the location is in the basement. We'll say that it's a few years old. We'll say it's 45 kVA. Primary phase wire is 3-phase. 4-wire primary voltage is 277 480 volt Y, which is what the voltage of that switchboard is. And we'll say 3-phase 4-wire on the secondary side, 120/208 Y. So I'm going to hit this transformer, add transformer, and it's just going to drop it out here in space. Again, we haven't made any connections yet, so we don't know where it's connected, so we need to tell it. So we're going to hit the context menu, hit connect. It's going to bring up our upstream and downstream nodes for that transformer. We're going to tap on the transformer. Now we could connect this on PP1 or PP2. We're going to add a breaker inside of switchboard MS and connect it there. So we look at switchboard MS downstream. On the bottom of switchboard MS, we can tap the node there at the plus breaker, and it's going to go ahead and draw a raceway for us there to transformer TX1. And again, we have not put in information about this transformer. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to tap the question marks there in the breaker that's in switchboard MS and tell it to say this is a 250 amp trip rating. Update that breaker, and then tap the raceway and say PVC. Now we'll say it's EMT. We'll say it's 2.5 inches, 250. We'll say it's 250 MCM. 55 feet long. We'll add a few more. Just 3 since there's no ground. So 4 conductors, they're 250 MCM inside 2.5 inch EMT. I'm going to update that raceway, and it's going to go ahead and label that raceway for 250 MCMs inside of 2.5 inch conduit down to transformer TX1. And then I'm going to hit this context menu on transformer and hit add equipment below. That's going to bring up the equipment menu up top, and I'm just going to go ahead and add a panel. And I'm going to call this panel RP1. Phase wire distribution, this is 120/208 because we're on the secondary side of that, and we'll say it's a main breaker. We'll add panel, and it's going to go ahead and create that raceway in the panel downstream of transformer TX1. We can put in the details, say this is a 200 amp main breaker, and it is EMT, it's a 2.5 inch EMT with 250, we'll say again, and 35 feet long. A few more, drive to new ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 conductors, and then we'll update that raceway, and we are starting to really get a single line diagram going here.